We're live. We're live. We're live. We're live. Good morning,
Good
baby.
morning, baby. How are you?
I'm awesome. I did have to make sure that I was on vibrate because I didn't want you to go to fussing and wailing your hands and running
Fussing
around the
and
room.
wailing of the hands.
Oh my God, I can't believe that your phone is out.
Certainly, it's not above you to gloat or
No,
anything.
not at all. Not at all. Not at all. This is a fantastic Friday.
Yes.
This is Friday, December the 3rd. I am excited.
I'm excited too. And today we do have a topic. We're going to talk about the best use of your time. Okay, best use of your time. But we're going to talk about it in a fun way, a little bit different way.
Mm-hmm. It's having trouble with LinkedIn. So right now, everything else is working, but LinkedIn has got a problem.
All right, so let's go ahead and cue the music. Do the intro.
All right. Let me go ahead and remove it from LinkedIn and save it and keep it going. And we will be right back talking about how you spend your
The best use of your time.
Time. Right back in.
Good morning, my name is Brian McNeil.
And I am Lisa Santiago McNeil.
And thank you for joining us on our show, Let's Talk About It. We come to each Monday through Friday right here on the SIBN network, on iHeartRadio, YouTube, TuneIn, as well as Facebook Live. Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Like. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Once again, thank you so much
Good
for
morning, good morning, good morning. Who we got with us this morning?
And thank you for your participation in today's show. I just had an amazing, breathtaking moment for it every morning. I'm always excited to read recommendations.
Got a recommendation?
I did. I got a new one.
Dare you share it?
Dare I share it? I don't know if I can now.
Well, it's on your page now. You accepted it.
Oh, okay. I don't know how this whole thing works.
She don't get nearly as many recommendations, apparently.
That's not true.
That is not
Julie
true.
Ray.
She gets great recommendations. Yes, she does.
Hey, Julie Ray.
Good morning, Julie
Good
Ray.
morning,
How you doing?
Jacqueline. Good morning.
According to Jacqueline, good morning. She says glorious morning empowerment. Too.
Glorious morning.
I enjoyed story time with Papa B last night. That story came out good, and I hadn't told that story in a little while, and it was kind of fun for me to tell that story.
I actually enjoyed the workshop that you did yesterday, the sales workshop. You were on the panel for the V-Team Global Gathering, and I enjoyed your input there.
Yes, that was a pretty cool thing. They had 3 sales experts, and they basically interviewed the 3 of us. They had questions for us, and the audience was so rapt. They were into it. I could see them nodding their heads appropriately. I could see them paying attention. I could see them taking notes. But it was a virtual networking meeting. I don't know. It was a bunch of people there, 2 pages of people in boxes on the screen.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Good morning, Chef Rev.
Chef Rev called me up. Reached out to me last night, and I called him up, and he had a contribution for story time with Papa B.
Oh, that's cool. But I missed you. I haven't seen you. I know that this is a busy season for you, but we're glad to have you with us whenever you can get here.
Julie Ray says, hello, dear friends.
Good morning, Julie Ray. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody, listen, I'm just glad that you're here. Julie Ray, she says she has the time to catch up. She has to catch up on Papa
B from
last night. She was working on a deadline. I hear it.
You know, you turn around. I already got 15 episodes out. Just turn around. Boom. Dang.
Just turn around.
15 done already.
Boom.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. And I'm telling you, I know that as much as we talk about time, as much as people are starting to talk about, there's not much time left in 2021, we're getting a lot done in 2021.
Yes. Shouts out to Mr. Cortez Springer, Cortez Hustle. He does a show on this network right before our show called the Cortez Hustle Show. He has great guests on, but I have hired Cortez to help me to complete a program. And he has gone above and beyond the call of duty. He's given me way more service than I paid him for, which is always the key to success, by the way. Do more than you're paid to do. And I'm really, really happy with the product that he's helped me to put together. It's still not all the way finished, but I've launched, and I'm going to have the official launch. Dare I announce it? Okay, you guys are here early, so I can tell y'all. I ain't going to tell everybody, but I'm going to tell y'all because y'all here early. I'm going to officially launch my new landing page on December the 15th. It's called betteratsales.com, but I'm going to have a soft launch on the 8th, starting next Wednesday. The soft launch is where I'm going to discount it deeply and give a bunch of toys and bonuses. You know, the soft launch is going to be 1 week before the real launch on December the 15th, launching betteratsales.com.
Good morning, Dr. Deborah.
So I'm excited about that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. So how are you using your time? How are you using your time? What is the best use of your time?
Well, this is inspired by a wonderful book I read. That's one of those life-changing books for me. It was called Passion, Profit, and Power by Marshall Silver. And I think it's the second or third chapter of the book. He does this example, and he says this: I want you to design your ideal day. Like, what time would you wake up? Are you going to be with anybody? Where are you going to be? What are you going to eat for breakfast? Design your ideal day in your profession. Like if you're a speaker, for example, or a nonprofit strategist, design your ideal day at work. What's going on in the morning? What's going on at lunch? What's going on? That kind of thing. And then he said, describe your ideal day when you don't have to work. Like, and you can be anywhere in the world. You can be on the beach. You can be in the mountains. You can be whatever you want to be. What time you're getting up, what time you're doing. And I did the game. I did the example. And he had us do it with them. He wanted you to do it along with the book. And then he threw this zinger in there that kind of stuck with me forever. He says, now look at how you described your ideal day. How much time did you budget for television watching? And I had budgeted no time for TV in my list. How much? So today, if we do it today, we say, how much time did you budget for watching YouTube or watching Instagram or Reels or stories? How much time would you budget on your ideal day for those things? And it sparked me to want to talk more and more about what's the best use of our time.
Julie Ray says, that's a great little program, Brian. I'm developing a senior moment feature to launch after Christmas. I will be featuring senior citizens, seniors at North Carolina A&T, and senior dogs for adoption in the triad.
Triad.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think that's awesome. Thank you, Dr. Deborah. These lips were inspired by a TikTok or a reel that I was doing this morning.
See, reels.
So I was creating a reel. I wasn't.
I saw some of your makeup reels too. So someone said they like, oh, Lisa, I am loving those lips. I love Lisa's lips too. No, I ain't gonna say it. I was gonna say it. But I didn't say it.
Oh, you thought it loud enough for everybody.
All I said was I love Lisa's lips.
Listen.
That's all I said.
Listen.
Oh, you think I was talking about something else?
No.
You think they think I was talking about something? Okay.
I'm
just checking, make sure what you was thinking,
I'm
Lisa.
Finished it all.
You are so nasty. I can't believe you was thinking that, Lisa.
Whisper.
We know if you was awake enough or grown up enough to hear what I just said to Lisa in her ear.
No. Shout out to Melissa. We missed you, but she has been attentively watching the replays of Pawpaw B. Story time with Pawpaw B. I think that's her favorite time of the day now. It used to be the morning show. Chef Rev, don't help him. He is just as
Me and Chef Rev, baby, if you haven't noticed, very, very often me and Chef Rev are right here with each other.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, most of the time, he knows where I'm going and I know where he's going.
Those vibes, you can keep it. Sweet little nothings and Lisa is. Yeah, okay.
That's what that was.
That's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, how much time would you budget in your day for watching television on your ideal day? What's the best use of your time?
What's the best use of your time? I think that's a better question. Is what is the best use of your time? And are you using your time wisely?
Probably 40 years ago, 30 years ago, the study was done. how much time does the average salesperson work in a day? Okay, and they studied it and they came up with an answer. And then about 20 years ago, they did the same study, and 10 years ago, they did the same study, and did the same study last year too. How much time does the average entrepreneur work in a day? Okay, guess what that number is?
What?
Some people would guess it's actually 1.5 hours.
Oh, I was gonna say 2 hours.
But you're really close. That's really daggone close. The average one works about 1.5 hours a day. Now that's crazy. I work 10 hours a day. Are you really working though? See, because there's a difference between work. Work indicates that something got done. Okay. And then preparing to work.
Just like there's a difference between cooking
and fixing something to eat. Yeah, there's a difference between cooking and fixing something to eat. But work is only described as the activities that lead directly to income. Things like prospecting, presenting, closing, following up, studying, and delivering. Those 6 things count as work. And everything else is preparation for work. Entering people into your database. That's not actual work. That's preparing you to go to work.
Unless that's your work.
Unless your work is data entry. If your work's not data entry, that's not work yet. Yeah. But if you can figure out a way to spend at least 3 hours in a day doing activities that are income generating, prospecting, delivering, presenting. If you
ahead
do
of
that,
the game.
You're way ahead of the game, really. Yes. So I like the question, even people who have brick and mortar businesses, how much time do they actually spend working? If a client is not in front of them at that moment, okay, what are they doing? They're preparing for a person to be in front of them, a potential client to be in front of them.
Yeah. So, and I think that part of that, so some of that, I bring some old habits with me from prepare for working versus preparing to work.
Corporate habits?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I do. And I actually wasn't thinking about corporate habits. I was thinking about grandma and them habit. Like, if you're not working, look like you're working.
Yeah. Military expression. If you got time to lean,
you got time to clean. Great question. After having twins almost 40 years ago, planning is in my bones. Was just asked this week how I stay on top of all I do. I said I organize. I said with organization and great planning, rest time, playtime, work time, all planned with a little flexibility.
Yeah. 5 minutes of planning, saves you an hour. Just 5 minutes of planning. Okay, what are we going to do? Dr. Deborah says, wow, preparing to work can really burn up your time. Ready, set. Exactly. Yes, and it does. It burns up. And that's the right way of putting it too. It burns up your time, a lot of your time.
Yeah, it does. It does. So how can we not do that? How can we ensure that we are focusing on what we need to do to get the results?
Good question. I'm going to offer my answer to that question, but I want to pose it to you as well. What can we do? Say it again, baby.
What can we do to get the best result out of our time?
I think what we can do to get the best result of our time counts as, bear with me here, it might sound a little bit silly, but I think little wins and small goal achievements are best use of your time. Where you decide, okay, I'm going to make 3 phone calls over the next 30 minutes or an hour. And that's a small win. But go ahead.
So you're saying setting smaller goal windows.
Yes, smaller goals and smaller goal windows that you can do, that you do. And every time you achieve one of those goals, what it does to your subconscious mind is it starts to trust you more. And it starts to give you more responsibility too. Okay, this person set a goal and achieved that goal. We recognize that. Okay, so maybe if they say the next one more, but small wins, I think, carry us a lot.
I definitely see some benefit in setting. I definitely see the mindset benefit of setting and winning smaller goals, but I really, really love smaller goal windows, because what also happens a lot of the time is I realize that the window that I had pre-established for a thing was not big enough. And sometimes I think I can do more than I could have done if I had more time, if I had allowed more time. So I think because I know how it
That's
works.
such a tricky thought, though, isn't it?
I get that the more time you allow for something to happen, the more that it expands. I definitely get that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about taking a pointed approach to specifying the time that you are going to allocate to a particular task. And what I have found is that I still, maybe just me, the things that I do really, really well and easily, I don't set enough time for them. Okay. I could set more time for them so that I am not putting more on the day than I think. So if I got to do 6 landing pages, right, and I got to do that really quick, I got to get them out. I think I can get them done in the morning.
Wow.
I think I can get them done in the morning, right?
Ambitious.
Right, was there, but that's the thing that I am not always, and I do better now. The thing that I'm not always accounting for is the pre-work that goes before the actual work.
Right, because you just want to throw a landing page unless you know who you're doing it for and what they're trying to get done.
Even then, right, even then. Because with you, I know you, I can create your collaterals, I can create your information, I can create your details, but I still have to play with it as it's going along to make sure that it fits. So sometimes I don't allow enough time for that.
There's a great book business book writing, Michael LaBeouf. I quote a lot of his stuff, and he talked about the value of an entrepreneur, especially a solopreneur. His game is solopreneurs, to only scheduling half of your day, to leave a lot of air in your day, to getting things done. Like, because I think that would, for with the stuff you're talking about, like I had a target of 6 landing pages in the morning, and but then I'm not counting for this, and this. He would probably suggest, from my understanding, is that you had 6, you would try to do 3, right, and then try to do it in half a day instead of the whole work day, and that's it, and leave a lot of air. No, he said only schedule half your day, work your whole day, but only schedule half of it. That's what his thinking was. Is there any credence to that?
I think so. I think that I usually, and I've got to do better with it. I get to do better with it. I usually schedule only half a day on Wednesday. That doesn't mean that I only work half a day.
No.
Because Wednesday is actually usually one of the most tight days.
In our house.
But I think that I could manage it better if I scheduled more of the day, meaning blocked it off, so that other people couldn't infiltrate the day.
It's so interesting. You brought up another point too. This month, November, the Gallup Corporation, the polling corporation, they came out with the percentage of Americans that don't like their job thing. They do it every year, and they did it this year in November. And they said 85% of Americans don't like their job. Okay, and they also said 90% of Americans dream about having their own business. Okay. And then it came up yesterday in one of the interviews I did yesterday, was talking about how many hours people work, okay, for other people. And I came to the realization, baby, and I even said so on the thing, was I haven't counted my hours in forever. We don't count how many hours we work. We never do. And because it doesn't matter how many hours we work. It only matters what we're getting done with the time, right? It doesn't even matter. I don't even know how many hours I work a week. I don't.
Hey, Fallon, good morning. Good morning to you.
It's Fallon the floor. We're seeing your face again, lady. Good morning. Yep, we don't even count. As an entrepreneur, do you even count how many hours you work? Do you clock out after working 8 hours?
Not likely.
Not likely.
There have been, so as I have been preparing for my authors and preparing for their year-end activities and some of the things that they needed and some of the things that they didn't send to me until last minute, even though I've been asking back since July. But I have found myself sitting at the desk, making it happen. And my husband comes to the door of my office. You're there still? You haven't moved yet? You're not getting up? You're not going somewhere?
You're making me sound much more nice than I was yesterday.
You were not very nice, but I wouldn't. But you were concerned.
I was very concerned. Your butt hadn't been outside in 2 days. Ugh. She hadn't left the house to get any fresh air in 2 days, and that upset me. Okay, you didn't even go out the house to even get any fresh air in your system. You put no sunshine on your face. let me chastise her publicly. She put no sunshine on her face, which is what you have to do to maintain any levels of normalcy. Get some vitamin D, or you got to put some sun on your face at some point every day, Lisa. So I came to the door. I said, Lisa, stop it and go outside. She goes, I can't go outside. I'm waiting for this thing to finish here, and I have to be here when it finishes here. Lisa, stop that. Go outside. Because sometimes, I have to write down the notes and put it on the refrigerator where Lisa cannot go outside. But that wasn't the case yesterday. I wanted her to go outside. Sister Fallon said, I lounged outside yesterday during lunch, and the weather was so nice here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today is going to also be in the 70s, the low 70s.
Yes. Well, I did make it out yesterday later after I had a lot of last minute deadlines that I had to
got your
head
done and your feet done.
No, I didn't get my nails and feet done. Oh. I actually made my appointment for today because I'm going to go there before I hang out with my grandson today. And then hang out with little Brandon.
Boy, Lisa got a good haircut yesterday. She got her mohawk back, y'all, and I got my handle back, y'all. Oh, the hawk is back. It's nice. It's nice. She got her hawk.
They can't see it. It's getting cut off.
Huh?
It's getting cut off in the weather.
Well, it's very, very close on the side, and in the back is tapered down to, I don't know, how would I describe that? A mohawk, yes.
Mm-hmm. 50 degrees in Chicago. Y'all can keep your weather, man.
That's still cigar weather. Today, I'm going to be in the Influencer Summit 2021, and I'm so excited about that. This is a big, big event in the country. It's a nice lady hawk. Yes, it is. A very nice lady hawk. And so I'm going to be a speaker at the Influencer Summit. And even though I don't speak until around 12:30, I kind of want to take part in some of the other stuff too, and I kind of want to see how it flows as well. But also, I noticed, and Lisa does too, when we show up early to events when we have to speak, very often we get blessed with more than one opportunity. Okay, someone's late, someone's not there. Hey, I'm in the room. Bring me up. I'm ready. Okay, so, and I kind of want to do that today too. So I wish
you have all of your links and everything ready.
I don't know. I'll check when I get off here.
Some of the work that gets done, understand that some of the work that gets done, you really need a support team.
Yes. Because
if you're focused on one thing, there's a lot of things that have to happen to make that puzzle fit together, come together. Because you could do an amazing presentation, and if there's no links to reconnect people back to you, if you don't capture your audience, and if your presenter platform is not gracious enough to forward your offers to their audience, then you could have had a missed opportunity.
Now, I did send that ahead to them 2 days ago, the new links, even before it was finished. I sent them the one for the free videos, and I sent them for betteratsales.com. And I'm going to get a chance to sell it today too live. They told me I can do that.
Hey, Beverly, thank you so much for joining back. She said she's been having some phone acting funny issues, and she missed us yesterday. Yes, we missed you yesterday. We had an awesome guest.
We had a great guest.
Make sure that you catch the replay because Zeke was in the house.
Man, I missed you as well. We didn't have Beverly yesterday. We didn't have Melissa yesterday. And it was pretty cool, the guest, but we missed our peeps.
Yes, we did. We missed you. We missed you. And we're always glad when you decide to come and hang out with us.
Isn't this still Friday?
It is Friday.
Friday? What do we do on Friday, y'all?
I ain't doing it no more.
You ain't doing it no more?
No, I'm not doing it
anymore. I'm not going to quit it. Friday is Shout It Out Friday. Friday is a day. Now, the reason why Lisa is saying I ain't doing no more is because sometimes you guys are a little bit bashful and you won't shout it out. Shout out your good that's happened this week. Shout out your business. Shout out your book. Shout out your car. Shout out your nonprofit. This is a day. You're getting free advertising. We are willing to share your links today. We are willing to say your business's name today. We're willing to do those things today. So shout it out. It's the poor frog. Finish that, baby. It's the poor frog
that won't
praise
his own
pond.
Yes.
It's the poor frog that won't praise his own pond. If you got a pond, you need to ribbon it. You need to shout it out,
You need to ribbon it.
Yep.
I didn't know what you said at first.
Ribbit.
You need to ribbon it. Ribbit.
Zig Ziglar tells this story. Why do we eat chicken eggs instead of duck eggs?
Why?
Okay. Duck eggs are bigger. Duck eggs are proven to taste better than chicken eggs. But why do we eat a chicken egg instead of a duck egg? Okay, why? Zig Ziglar says the reason why we eat chicken eggs instead of a duck egg is every time a chicken lays an egg, when a chicken lays an egg, what do? They cluck all over the yard.
Look at my egg. Look at my egg.
They lay that egg and cluck, 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 cluck all over the yard. Every time they lay an egg, they shout it out. Look what I just did. Look at that. That came out of me, y'all. And a duck lays its egg, then gets up and go swim in the water. Okay, it doesn't make a sound. Okay, the duck don't cluck.
The duck don't cluck.
And duck don't shout it out.
So you can't find the eggs.
Well, you can find them probably. I mean, there's animals that find them, but that's not the point. The point is a duck will cluck to celebrate its good. I mean, a chicken will cluck to celebrate its good, and the duck won't. That's why the world eats chicken eggs instead of duck eggs.
Yes. Dr. Deborah says, I found that what I used to do pretty quickly as a nonprofit employee takes me longer as a nonprofit coach service provider, mainly because I have to take the time to learn each new client. Yes, well, you knew your role in your organization, but now you're sort of de facto adopting each one of these other nonprofits, and in order to best benefit them, you have got to get more familiar with them.
You know, Dr. Deborah, the post you just made that remind me of, you know, it took me 4 tries. I've been very public with this. I didn't succeed in business right away. I failed the business 3 times before the 4th time started off rocky. I just wouldn't quit the 4th time. That's all. Okay, but it wasn't succeeding in the beginning. But one of the things she just reminded me was whenever I had to quit my job, my business, and go back and get a real job, I felt so defeated at the real job. And then it didn't take long at all when I'm at the real job, working hard at the real job, trying to become as good as I could at the real job. I would say to myself, daggone it, I'm working this hard for them. What would have happened if I had worked this hard for me? I'm giving them 8 hours in this business, profit in their business. What if I had put 8 hours in profit in my business? Daggone it, I don't want to do this for them no more. I want to do it for me with the same time and effort, but not for them. I want to do it for me. That's just, it still sends me chills.
Jacqueline, thank you. She says, Brian, I love how you love Lisa. Just know, as long as she is taking in enough nutrients, which I'm probably not, that she can miss a few days of the sun. And I know you guys have an air purifier. Keep it running for good air.
We don't have an air purifier. We have air filters in the house, though, that get changed. But do we need an air purifier?
Probably.
You think so? Maybe in your room, this room here, because of the equipment and stuff?
I don't know, but probably. Anyway, because I have allergies, and I am noticing them getting worse as I get older. But anyway.
Some stuff happens as we get older. Over 50, here's another thing over 50. Do not trust that is a fart.
Really? That's what you want to talk about this morning?
That's all I said.
Dr. Deborah says, that's how I think now, Brian. And Dr. Beverly says, Dr. Deborah, I'm going to need you soon. I have a team that's getting together. And I told them before I bring you to my sister in power, because I'm not going to her with a bunch of junk, hopefully today, where you're going to get a meeting together, then I'll give you a shout out.
Well, she did say that other line too. I have a team that's getting together, and I told them, first of all, to get this paperwork straight before you bring my sister in power in. I'm not sure that's the right way, Dr. Beverly. That might be, but there are things that Dr. Deborah can tell them as they're getting their stuff together that makes it easier for them to get their stuff together. You know, she might be able to coach them better right where they are, instead of for them going off and potentially making mistakes and then bringing her in. Getting there.
Fallon says she has both purifiers and humidifiers. There's a lot of that. I had a what do you call it? A disbursement for my
diffuser.
The diffuser for my essential oils. I think I have a new one because it broke. It still lights up, but it doesn't puff the air out anymore.
Okay.
I don't think it does anyway. But I have a new one, but I just haven't set it up yet. Because I definitely love my essential
Well,
oils.
let's talk about that. Do we need those things in our homes? Do we need them?
Sure. Anybody who made the suggestion would believe that they need them.
Yeah, you would think so.
So
Why would they
anyway.
suggest it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Lisa, the right purifier will help with the allergies. One in every room. Yeah.
One in every room?
I don't really go in every room of my house. I probably go in 2 rooms. I go in my office and the bedroom.
And the living room and the kitchen and my office. You go everywhere.
Very seldom.
You go in my office, baby, every day.
Yeah, because you make me go in your office. Because you make me work. He's a slave driver, y'all.
Whatever.
He's a slave driver. Baby, I know that you're working very, very hard on a lot of very other important things. But before you get on to the next important thing, could you come in here and do this very, very important thing for me that I could have asked you a lot earlier to do?
Is that how you felt yesterday?
Yes.
You saw I was between a whole bunch of stuff.
I know. You saw.
I was urgent.
We were both urgent. Yesterday was tight. Oh my goodness, it was
We was
tight.
going from thing to thing yesterday, and it was so critical. I needed something done. I needed Lisa to
do something very that I have showed him before, but it's not
clicking yet.
So
but I needed it done before I did this next thing, and I felt bad that I had to impose upon you. I'm like, baby, I know you're busy. I know you're busy, baby. But I really need this done, please.
And I'm grateful to be able to be right here to help. But sometimes I'm even challenged in that. I'm challenged between, am I convenient or is it the most efficient? Or am I adding to you not leveraging the resources that we pay to because I am convenient?
Well, if we tried to leverage the resource that we pay for to do that particular thing, first off, it wouldn't work then.
That's part of the problem. That's part of it.
Because there are times when it won't work.
Absolutely. But see, that's what systems are created for.
Systems
when things are done systematically, then you have less fallout for, I need this right now. I need this right now.
And I felt bad for having to ask that too.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I'm not a slave driver. I was between things. But Lisa was busy too. And I know she was busy. I'm like, baby, I know you're doing 10 things. And I know you, and we have a smart speaker in the rooms. We have 3 or 4 of them in the house. And I'm not going to say her name, but the smart speaker, Lisa puts her stuff on her smart speaker and it announces her upcoming events. So I can hear what she has coming up from my office. Okay. It says, per your calendar, such and such happens in 30 minutes. And I was like, oh, shoot, she's got another thing in 30 minutes. I can still hear her on the phone right now. I need her to do some stuff for me, but I know she's got to prepare for her 30-minute thing.
Dr. Deborah says she lives between her bedroom and her office. I get that. Toxic particles, this is from, according to Jacqueline, toxic particles come from everything: furniture, paper, clothes, paint, and more. They are called free radicals. Purifiers clean the air that we breathe, like our lungs clean toxins in our bodies. Amen.
Fallon says the room that you spend the most time in is fine.
I like that. She also says that's a good idea to have it announced for others to hear. It does announce it for others to hear. So in the whole house, my calendar is sort of, here's where it is, here's where it is, here's where it is, and here's what time it is. But it is also for me. I mean, it comes up on my calendar, it comes up on my smart speaker, and it comes up on my handheld device as well.
Yeah, I don't do that as much. I don't do that at all. Okay, but it's okay.
Sometimes I wish you would.
You wish I would?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is okay. Dr. Deborah says, I'm in a strange position. I need to hire someone to come over and drive my car to car inspection because I am not tall enough. I actually have someone that can do that for you. And I will give you a call. She needs to be tall enough
to get her car inspected. I don't get that.
So Dr. Dunstan's car, her other car, her former husband's car,
Mm-hmm.
He had a very long body.
Yeah, he was 6 feet, yes.
Absolutely. And her car, she can't.
4'11", 4'10", something like that,
She probably 4'9". I know she'd be saying she's 4'11", but I'm 4'11", and I'm taller than her.
So anyway, what's the point, though? Go ahead.
She can't get the pedals and see over the dash at the same time.
Sit on the pillow.
Yeah, you can't. You
She
want her
can't
to
bring
build
the
a
seat
house.
forward and sit
If
on the
she's
pillow?
brought the seat forward, then she can't touch the pedals.
Oh,
She can't. So, but I have someone that can help you, Dr. Deborah. Just let me know this afternoon, or reach out to me later on, and I will see how you will coordinate that with them to go do that for you.
okay. I can think of a person or two as well that could help her with that.
Feel free.
That's even their business, actually.
Oh, okay.
One person, her business.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, that works.
Yeah, I can think of what's Fallon talking about here. That's a good idea to have announced for others to hear. No pressure, Brian.
And I actually get to I have Brian's calendar on my calendar as well, because sometimes I glance at his calendar to make sure that his calendar wouldn't have anything nestled in it that I need to do for him, that he may have not.
You say that all the time. You look at your calendar to see if there's something that you're going to have to do on my calendar. You say that.
You don't think so?
Like what? What could possibly be on my calendar that you'd have to address?
Like last night's event.
That was the event was on the calendar, but you couldn't have thought what you're going to have to do for the event.
Oh, no? Like to post your links and to post your calendars and to post your information and to make sure that they had follow-up? Shout out, Jacqueline. Shout out, doing some amazing things, and would love to give free samples to everyone. Please give me your addresses in my message box by the end of the week. Dr. Deborah, we talked the other day, and I really have to send you something for your wonderful self. Amen. It's nice to have a shared calendar. We do have we share
like what?
Our calendars. Yes, I would love to know what it is that Jacqueline is doing. She's doing some amazing things. This is the second.
She told on you, Brian. I know. She's the wife. She can say stuff. It's okay. The wife can say some stuff. It's okay. It's all right.
I'm here for you.
I appreciate it very much. But this is such a dynamic time, and we want to talk about time. Best use of your time. One of the analogies I often give my clients is, if I decide I'm going to move that wall, and I start pushing on that wall in the morning, and I push on that wall all the way up to lunchtime, take my break, and I keep pushing on that wall, even though I get tired. If that wall does not move at all, that means no work got done, even though I got tired.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You don't. Okay, we had this debate once before. I don't think any work got done, even though because I tried to move it, I did exercise, I did everything I could, but never moved.
Depends upon what the outcome was. If the outcome was to move the wall,
yes.
But sometimes the outcome, the perceived outcome, may be to move the wall. Just like in that story that I love that particular story. I guess you could use it for story time. So in this particular story, where the man is pushing the rock. He's pushing the rock. He's pushing the rock. God told him to push this rock. And he's pushing it from sun up to sundown. He's pushing it, and it is not moving. And it is not going anywhere. And he gets frustrated and he gets aggravated. And he says, I've been pushing this rock. You told me to push this rock. I've been pushing this rock all day. And then he gets an answer from God. And God says, I told you to push the rock. I didn't tell you why.
That's right.
I didn't tell you that the rock was going to move. I didn't tell you that you were going to move the rock. I said to push the rock. And look at you now. Look at you. You are bouldering with muscles. You're tanned, you're sinewy, and you're tenacious because you stuck it out even though that rock didn't move. So in that particular case, the rock didn't move, but things changed. Things changed.
Interesting. Yes. That's a good one there too. That's a good story, and I like that story too. Remember, I was before you and I got together. I lived in Greensboro, North Carolina, and there was I had a very, very vibrant church family, Love Fellowship Believers Church, pastored by Kevin Webb, and the members of the church was smaller, but the members were tight knit. We all knew each other. We were involved in each other. We were at each other's houses, with each other's cookouts. We looked out for each other. When single brother Brian needed a meal, Minister Grant would cook me something. Okay, come on, Brother Brian, I got some food here. Come and eat. Now I'll be right over there too. Okay. Well, there was this one member, a lady at the church. She lost her car. Okay, and so she started to have to walk to the bus stop. And the bus stop was like a mile from where she lived. And so, but she had to get to work and home. So she had to walk about a mile to get on the bus, take the bus to work. And then when she got home, she had to walk about a mile from the bus stop to home. And she walked off some sickness that she had, either high blood pressure or diabetes, just walking. She was pissed off that she didn't have a car and had to take the bus. But Minister McTillman came up there. And how many of y'all know this is what happened? She didn't have a car. She had to walk. And this is how it improved her body. She don't have to take these pills anymore. She don't take these drugs anymore. The ancillary benefit. Now, she didn't see the benefit at first.
Yeah, we often don't.
Mm-hmm.
We often don't. That's why I'm so excited to be bringing forth the anthology Stories of Overcoming for 2022 because of 22 women in 2022. Because so often the message, the lesson, the benefit from the experience that you would have never gone through if you had to choose the outcome. If you had to choose the experience to match the outcome, you probably would have never taken the chance. And I'm excited that we do get to realize that sometimes it is the obedience that is better than sacrifice.
Sister Fallon says, look at God. It's about that obedience and faith. For we know that all things work together for the good of those that love God. And Fallon also follows it up by saying, it's purpose in that pressure. It's how diamonds are made from coal.
Absolutely.
Yes. It's already 9:40. Can you believe that?
Hey, Felicia. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Phyllis. How are you today?
Miss Fallon, I appreciate your contributions. I want you to watch this part of the show because what we're about to do, Miss Fallon, this show's been going since October of 2016 and Monday through Friday since 2016. And some of you guys like Miss Phyllis and Miss Felicia and Melissa and Dr. Bev have been rocking with the show and been rocking with the show for years. Dr. Deborah and some of you folks are consistent contributors, even though they're newer to the show, but they're consistent contributors like Sister Jacqueline Rosier. And we like to thank you folks for that. And the way we thank them was with greeting songs or greeting logos. And it goes a little something like this.
Absolutely. I do want to remind us, it is shouted out. It is shouted out Friday, right? That we have had a lot of opportunities to showcase the Because of You cookbook. And thank you all for your contributions. But we want to thank you and give you an opportunity to meet some of the amazing children who are participating in the programs. You know, Home for Me is the organization that is a voice for teens in foster care, because we know that preparing them for the aging out of foster care is a worthy cause. The Because of You Gala is going to showcase some of the classes, courses, and information that we provide to those children. Some of the children themselves will be there and give you a chance to see where your contributions go. I'm thankful because Fallon is partnered with us. She is giving away 7 seats to her CNA program.
What?
Absolutely.
What?
She's giving away
that
7 seats so that they can learn. Because what happens when they age out of foster care, a lot of times is they're turning 18 and they're on their own.
No direction. But for 7 people, that's going to give them. That is wonderful. I didn't know that.
Absolutely. So we want you to sign up and attend the Home for Me Gala. It's on December the 9th. It is a free gala. Go to bit.ly/BecauseOfYouGala and initial caps on all of the words there. And I am shouting out absolutely and thankful for those that have partnered with it. Shout out to Not Nursing Inspired LLC. They help Black youth and adults to learn, prepare, plan, and pay for nursing school.
Wow.
They provide coaching, online courses, downloadable worksheets to help prepare the organized and to prepare them and organize them so that they can be inspired. Go to bit.ly/nursing100 video. And I am grateful that we have such amazing people that are connected with this program and are thereby connected to Home for Me. Home for Me stands for Hope, Opportunity, Mentoring, and Education. And we're grateful for each and every one of your support in that endeavor. So as we head to the stage to shout out all of our amazing co-hosts, we love you and we just want to say it with a song.
Up first is Miss Julie Ray Hammondtree. Julie Ray Hammondtree, find out what she means to me. Julie Ray Hammondtree, that's our girl.
Yes, good morning, Julie Ray, Chef Rep.
George Allen, a.k.a. Chef Rep. Why must I eat like that? Why not hire Chef Rev?
He puts the good food in me.
Not. Last night in bed, Lisa was like, I got to contact Chef Rev and find out about his food prep program. I'm like, okay, baby, we're going to do that.
I was not in bed when I said that.
Dr. Deborah Dunstan is here.
Dr. Deborah, nonprofit strategist and funding coach.
Mm-hmm. Good morning, Dr. Deborah. Our road dog. We roll out with Dr. Deborah, y'all. Sister Brittany Thomas is here.
It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany Thomas. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. It's Brittany. Brittany. It's your time. It's your time. Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Brittany Thomas.
Hey, Brittany, how you doing? Look at
Jacqueline Rosier's here.
Jacqueline Rosier, pretty little girl that I adore. You're the only one my heart beats for. I'm so glad that you are mine.
Good morning. According to Jacqueline, Miss Phyllis is here. Miss Phyllis is here. So clear the way. Miss Phyllis is here. Now we can all have a great day.
Yes, Miss Phyllis. How are you?
Dr. Beverly's here. Dr. Beverly is on the show. Good morning, Dr. Beverly.
Good morning, Dr. Beverly. How are you doing this morning? I'm so glad that you made it and got through the shenanigans with your phone so that you would be able to be here with us. I'm trying to make sure that we didn't miss anybody.
Felicia Gardner?
Yes, right. Felicia,
the other way. The other way.
The other way?
Yeah. She's here.
Felicia, we love you. You're the one for me.
Where did I see Felicia?
We did see her.
Okay.
Good morning to you, but I didn't see her the second time.
Okay. And Sister Fallon, you've contributed so wonderfully well today. Just keep coming. We're going to get you a jam. Okay. So it's the weekend is here. Today, I am so excited. I get to speak at the Influencer Summit 2021. Lisa did ask me to make sure I got all my links ready so that I can take advantage of this.
Arthur Lynette, I love you. I love you. I love you. She says, good morning, everyone. Make sure that you have an amazing weekend. You have a great day.
Arthur Lynette has contributed often enough that she got a jam too.
Absolutely.
At this table we sit.
Making it legit.
Because when Lynette hits the show,
Fallon says, can we claim a song? Yes, you can claim a song.
Yes,
you just gotta show up and help us figure out the genre and the music to go with it.
Or suggest something to us. Send it to me. Send it to Lisa.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You can do it yourself, record it, and send us on a message or something.
And we would love to do your song.
Yep, we'll be happy to do that.
Fallon said what? Yes, Fallon, yes. Chef Rev loved his song. He was threatening to put it on his website.
I want to thank you, Heavenly Father.
Is that one?
It's for shining your light.
I want to thank you, Fallon LaFleur, for shining your light.
How about that?
Kids.
Is that the one you were thinking of, Fallon? I want to thank you, Fallon LaFleur.
Why not?
Say it again. Let me hear it.
I want to thank you, Fallon LaFleur, for shining your light on kids. You give them something they really need.
I like it, Lisa. I think I like it. What do you think, Fallon?
She says, yes, it is. That's the one she likes.
Did you
I
like
know
Lisa's?
It could not happen without your love. Ooh, without your love. Oh,
It's Flowers. But I'm loving the song so far.
It's Flowers.
Her real last name is Flowers.
I like LaFleur. It's French.
Okay. And Arthur Lynette loves it. Okay, let's say it one more time, baby. I want to thank you,
Fallon LaFleur, for shining your light on
kids.
On kids.
That's what you said, right?
That's right. That's right. You give them something that can inspire them. And it is your nursing.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's enough.
It will not happen
without your love.
Ooh.
All right, Fallon, you got your
you
jam.
got to help us to stay with it. Chef Rev likes it.
Said he likes it.
Dr. Deborah likes it.
She says, I really like that.
I like it. Well, it's a yes then. Now you got to help us to get it in our system.
The way you help us to get it in our system, Fallon, is you got to keep showing up.
Keep showing up.
Because we'll forget it. She did it. Yeah, she did. Right away. It came into her head.
Yes, Miss Phyllis likes it. We got win. I love it. And I particularly appreciate, we got a yes from Dr. Beverly. Well, it's official because Dr. Beverly she will bring a moratorium, be like, no.
Fallon, you contributed to today's show heavily, and we found your jam. How about that? That's pretty cool, I think.
I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm excited for the kids. I know your program starts before the Home for Me Gala, but we are definitely going to do our best to have some butts in seats, taking advantage of that program for the children that are aging out of foster care. We have some young adults that are definitely interested in learning what you can teach them. So come on now.
Fallon LaFleur, I want to thank you,
Fallon LaFleur, for shining your light on kids. Yes, it's time for breakfast. Yes. It is. The Nurse 100 course starts December the 4th.
Okay.
That is bit.ly/Nurse100.
Breakfast, breaking your fast. You haven't eaten all night in 8 hours or whatever. You're breaking 10 hours for a lot of people. You're breaking that fast with something in your body. Okay. Your body needs some fuel. So go ahead and break your fast, add some fuel to your body. Take out the bass some of your voice. I'm just saying, whatever.
You get what he gets. You get what he gets.
Because I never had any voice training other than that one lesson, and I got that late in life, in my adult life. I had a lesson from Renee Simpson. You were there.
Yes.
But I I wasn't in a choir like that. I was in male chorus at the church for 5 years. And my job in the male chorus was not to lead songs. My job was to blend with the dudes around me.
Fallon, thank you so much. She said, true that. Tell it. That's the meaning of breakfast.
Yep.
To break the fast. Absolutely. She's about to break her fast. For many of you who have early broke your fast a lot earlier. I know Jacqueline is dark 30 in the morning, so she might have just got around to breaking her fast. I hope she's still in the bed, because my goodness, I wouldn't want to have to be
I
up.
don't imagine her in the bed. I picture her up and ready when she comes on the show.
I know, right?
Doing stuff, probably fully dressed, everything.
And beautifully coiffed.
Makeup, all that stuff.
I love it. We love you all. We're so appreciative that you decide to hang out with us, and we hope that you have a great weekend.
I do. I really want you to have a wonderful weekend. I want you to have a wonderful weekend.
I want you to have a wonderful weekend.
I do. We've had a great week. Yesterday was one of those days. We've kind of picked at each other a little bit about how busy we were yesterday, but what a blessing. Because what if we weren't that busy yesterday? And we asked for this life. We asked for that. I had 3 opportunities to share my expertise yesterday. 3. And I did each one as good as I could do it. And I don't know how far the ripples are going to go, but when you drop a rock into a still pond, it's going to send out ripples. You just don't know how far it's going to go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Phyllis says, I do it between 10 and 1. And what is it? As she brought back clarification.
Broke her fast, yes.
19 hours later, breaking fast.
That's a long time.
Wow, that is a long time. So nice seeing you as well, Fallon. She says, so nice seeing you too this morning.
Y'all matching in those royal colors.
Yes, we are. Brian be trying to copy me.
Actually, today Lisa was dressed first, but I had intended to wear this purple shirt. And then once I got the purple shirt on, I knew she had on a darker purple. And once I got the purple shirt on, I was like, man, this shirt looks better with a tie. So I threw the tie on, and I was like, man, I think I needed something to break it up. It's just so much purple. And then I put the vest on.
It looks nice.
That's how I built this today.
It looks very nice. Jacqueline is about to make an amazing breakfast smoothie. Yay! Loungewear is sexy, so I'm not dressed yet. Too funny. Amen. That is funny. But I did have a
I'm
smoothie.
sure your loungewear is sexy. Yes.
It is. I did have a smoothie last night. I've actually had a dinner smoothie. That's the yard people. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there are yard people.
I was looking to see. Yes.
Yeah. That I have had smoothies each evening because I found that a smoothie is as rewarding as ice cream for me, but it doesn't have any milk in it, and milk is not my friend.
Well, I have been digging on bag salads, y'all, in the evening. I get these bag salads that are like prepackaged, that have like either the Asian or the Chipotle or the ranch or whatever. They have all these little kits and stuff in a little bag salad. Right now they're on sale at Food Lion 2 for $5. Okay, I get these little bag salads and I eat the whole salad for dinner. You know, that's what I've been doing the last few days, and I've been enjoying it. One day I had it for lunch and dinner, a bag salad. And since Lisa didn't want it, I ended up eating the whole thing by myself once, and I ate the whole bag salad by myself twice. 3 times I've eaten the whole bag. I'm going to go get me some more of those bag salads, those bag salad kits.
Yes, the bag salads are real nice. I always eat 2 a week for lunch. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, I certainly hope that you have some time out for this weekend, that you take some time to get some sun on your face, have a break from work, and we'll see you back on Monday. Dr. Deborah says on the bag salad kick too. Amen.
Yeah, it's been a great value to me. Such a great value.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
Mm-hmm.
I love you all, and I love you very much. Don't forget, today is Friday. Don't forget to have sex.
Wow.